Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome everybody to SOMA Breath. We are a community who are here together to gather to raise our level of vibrational energy. The letters spell LOVE, love, which is what we're here for, to share and spread the love. So I invite you all to join me in making this heart so that we already begin as we mean to move on today with love, coherence, and togetherness. That's amazing. That's amazing to see you all. I invite you all to please turn your cameras on. Let's get to know each other. Let's become a stronger community together. So don't be shy. We're all very, very friendly. Look at these shiny, smiley, happy faces in the Zoom room right now. This is what we're all about. So welcome everybody to what I like to call our virtual Zoom room. A virtual living room, sorry, it's our Zoom room, our virtual living room. And anybody watching on YouTube, please, 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 like I ask you every week, what are you guys doing over there? Come on over into our Zoom room where we will afterwards, turn on your microphones and you can talk to us, talk to our founder, Niraj and Naik, who will be guiding us today, and get to know each other. And as I'm talking, I'm seeing your smiles. So I see that you're already raring to go. So welcome to this one-stop hub. It's a powerhouse for breathwork. It's where breathwork is at. SOMA Breath brings to you everything that you could want for to improve your well-being. It goes far beyond breathwork. Okay, this is where music meets breath, meets movement, meets dance, meets energy, and of course meets this community. And it's all fused into this one technique that we call the SOMA Breath technique, where you are going to experience the magic of the SOMA Breath effect. So who here is ready to experience the SOMA Breath effect? Let's see, hands up, thumbs up, hearts in the chat box. I want to hear from the YouTube gang as well, please, our tribe. That's great. I can see you all waving. Thank you. Let's just, this is what it's all about. Okay, we are far more than just breath work, which is what you're going to experience today. So I am Wilma. I am your host. I'm just here to make sure that you are all ready for this, which I feel that you already are. We've got people, such an international community. I wrote down the countries as you were letting me know where you're joining us from. We have Canada, we have Mexico, we have USA, we have Spain in the room, we have the United Kingdom, we have France, Belgium, Austria, Ecuador, Africa, Peru, Zimbabwe. So all the countries are here, Bangladesh, we're all here. So this is absolutely amazing. This is what this thriving community is all about. So before, I want to make sure that you really do immerse yourself in this, okay? So please make sure that you have your system, whatever you're watching us on, your device connected to some amazing speakers or to headphones, because our music, as it's got technology in there as well that's going to massage your brain as you do the breath work. Okay, and this is when I say I don't know if you are going to be breathing in beats to the music, or if the music is going to go into the rhythm of your heartbeat. So we're going to bring about that coherence as well. So please make sure you have that volume going on high. It really is a completely different experience if you've got really good speakers or headphones with you. All right, have some water with you as well. Like I said, please turn on your cameras so that we can all immerse ourselves into this amazing session today. So before further ado, first let me locate Niraj, because if I can't locate him, it's going to be very difficult for me to present him on. And let me just admit everybody else that's in the waiting room that is, I think, all come over from YouTube, which is amazing. So let me just admit you all in. And also, this is a session that is for absolutely everybody. It's open to the public. So please, Amber, if you could please, my helper that's in this Zoom room, if you could please drop the link. You've got time to still share this link so people can come on in and join us in the Zoom room. Everyone on YouTube as well, I invite you to share the link as well. And it's about manifesting success, so who doesn't want that? So, just share this link, and the more, the merrier, as they always say. So, oh, somebody is sharing their screen. Can I just ask you to please stop that? Yeah, okay, great. Thank you. Please don't share your screens. I've got all your microphones muted so that you can hear the music when we start. All right, so is Niraj in the room? Let me just check. Amber, is Niraj in the room? I don't see him in the room. Could you just drop it in the chat box, please? Wait. there might be a direct message from Niraj. One sec. He is. Someone's saying, yes, I'm here. Okay, Niraj, can you put the hands up, please, on the screen so I can see you? The emoji, because that will bring you straight into the front of my screen. I see Sarah's stretching and got her hand up, but I don't see Niraj's hand. There you are, Niraj. Thank you. All right. Oh, you disappeared again. Hold on a sec. Niraj, stay where you are. Hold on. Let me see. Yes, he's here. Okay, Niraj, thank you. Okay. So without further ado, we are going to meet the father, the husband, what else? Pharmacist, DJ, music producer, and what we best know him for, the founder of SOMA Breath, the guy who's behind this whole community, or the first steps of this community, Niraj Naik. Niraj, a huge warm welcome to your community that's waiting for you.
Great to be here. Wow. Got a lot of people on the call today.
Lots of people, yes. I mean, this
Amazing.
is a subject that touched everybody's heart, I think. You know, the idea of being successful has different meanings for everybody. So we're raring to go.
So let me ask a few questions. What does that mean to you then, to be successful? What does that, maybe, yeah, Wilma, what does that mean to you, Wilma?
What does success mean to me? You can't put me on the spot like that after I've given you such an amazing introduction. Okay, all right,
Oh,
okay.
why not?
Success to me before joining SOMA Breath was if I put a smile on somebody else's face, that just made my day. And for me, that was success, right? Mine was never for finance or being successful in that way. I just think you get there by being a very nice person and having a lot of drive. But since SOMA Breath, I realized that success is also for me, right? And that I wasn't too used to. I wasn't used to actually doing something so that the direct outcome was my success. I always live it through other people. I still find it very difficult to just live it for me. I want to involve everybody for me, but success for me is that it's my family, it's love, it's this community. For me, that is success. So, you know, and I know that's different for other people, but that's what it is for me.
So now let's take 4 people and ask the same question. So who wants to volunteer? Thank you so much, Wilma. Like, this is great. We're going to weave together a whole session out of this. So which 4 people want to volunteer to answer that question?
Hands up, guys, because we have nearly 200 people in the room, so I really need. Okay, Cassie is one. Cassie,
go for it.
That's great. Cassie, should we go first with Cassie then? If you can, Cassie, if you can unmute, please, and let me spotlight Niraj. And
hi there. So for me, it's definitely health and happiness, which means letting go.
Nice. Health, happiness, and letting go. Okay, beautiful. All right.
Okay, we have one more. We have Tara. I'll keep you all here down here as well. So, and then we have Kay. So we need a guy as well, please, to join on this. Okay. All right. So Tara, please join us and unmute, please. Welcome, Tara, and thank you, Cassie. You are unmuted, Tara.
Well, thank you, Srimatre Namaha. What does success mean to me? I have been working on heal self, so the world heals. If I am a reflection of the world and the world is a reflection of myself, I need to heal myself, and then the world heals.
So that would be success for you.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. All right. Another one? Thank you so much.
We have Kay, if you'd like to join us here, please. Okay, would you like to unmute, please?
Okay, hello.
Hi there, Kay, welcome.
Welcome, thank you. I personally believe that success for me is like the gift of breath. Just being able to wake up each morning, each day, and breathing is one of the precious gifts in life, and being able as well to be able to reciprocate that gift as well to someone else, that you can also breathe through life as well. Yeah, that's success for me.
Nice. Okay. All right. So we had three people there. One more
Yeah, we've
person.
got Dominic now. I'm just going to
One
bring
more?
Dominic
Okay.
on, please. Dominic, can you unmute, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome,
For me,
Dominic.
is living my purpose and just being of service to others.
Love it. Okay, great. So now let me ask the same question. To the same people, I'm going to ask a different question. What is blocking you from having that right now? Or do you already have it?
Oh gosh, no.
Okay, so tell me what's your block?
Relaxing enough to actually let go of past traumas, difficulties in life, so I can move on.
Okay, great. And same question to Tara Ma, I think it was.
Tara's muted. Tara, do you want to unmute again, please? That's it.
There we go. Okay. What's blocking me? Procrastination.
Procrastination. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Kay?
Kay, can you unmute?
Oh, sorry, thank you. For me personally, I feel like maybe the unwillingness or indecisiveness, or like just the lack of maybe self-esteem or the right knowledge, probably sometimes as well, like what to do.
Got it. Okay. Dominic?
I think letting go of my self-doubt.
Your self-doubt. Yeah. Okay, so would you say that all of you have something in common, which is it all links to some form of not taking action? You know you need to do something, but you don't do it.
Not taking
do
action.
you think that's a common thread? Yeah?
I feel I'm taking action, but there's more to be done.
Okay, so you're doing it, but slowly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can definitely contribute to that one. I will take action for absolutely everybody else and leave my one till last, so I never get round to my one. It's like I will wake up and I'll know that I need to do this for myself, but by the time I've come downstairs, other people they need me to do something, so I will do that first, and I will never get round to my thing, and that's been going on for years. And I guess that is procrastination. It's looking for an excuse not to do it.
The why people don't do stuff is very fascinating, right? It's almost more fascinating than why do people do things.
Yeah.
So have you thought long and hard about what are the blocks to your success, Wilma?
Me?
Have you sat down to think about it?
That if I put in all the effort just into myself, I will let everybody else, the domino effect on everyone else that I was backing and supporting would crumble. And that's not from me saying, hey, they need me in their lives, because sometimes I have just sat back and then the things don't happen. And so I just find it so much easier just to tick their boxes and
to do the work.
Mine can wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
And I feel comfortable to say that to you because you know that for work, I will get the things done.
Yeah.
Right. But when it comes to me, it's just it's a different story.
Yeah. Does anyone else relate to this?
I'm just wondering if I'm afraid of success.
Fear of success.
It's like I signed up for SOMA Breath and I've started because I want to be an instructor of it, but I haven't been doing the work that I should be doing.
Yeah.
Put it on my calendar. I say I will do it, but something else comes in the way, and sometimes it's nothing important. So that is interesting. I'm really exploring what that is all about for me. Yeah.
Maybe letting go of my present identity to step into my new identity.
Oh, I like that.
I feel mine is a fear of what I'll reveal. about myself.
Wow. So a lot of this comes down to human beings not always wanting to change, and the fear of change, because success usually means changing into something else or somebody else or letting go of something. Would you say that resonates? Yeah.
Possible.
And sometimes it's the fear of people around you not wanting you to change.
Yes.
Often we give in to the peers.
That's true. Yeah.
Is that right? Or we don't take action because we're scared of what other people are going to say. Does that resonate?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask another question, okay? And this is for everybody, actually. Everyone should answer these questions themselves. So let's say you became successful, Cassie. Let's get it a bit more into something tangible. So what would be the one result of you being successful? Like tangible. Think about it realistically. As a thing.
My gosh, absolutely letting go of past traumas.
But what would that do for you?
That I'd feel free, I'd be able to be me.
What would that allow you to do?
Not to constantly judge myself, just be myself. Not to be cautious before I act.
But what would be the result of that? What's going to change in your life? What's going to come into your life or let go of in your life? Like, how will your life? Think of a scene, a real life situation that could happen, manifest.
And I'm not quite there.
Huh?
I'm not quite there to get that scene in my head.
Think about what you do. Think about it. So, well, let's move on, but have a think about, like, this is what people need to think about. So what would be the result of letting go of traumas, for example? Just think of just that. What something new could happen? Are you married? Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, married, kids.
How's that going?
Oh, fine, good.
So what's holding you back from the traumas? What's it holding you back from?
I think I've just spent years with the barriers up to protect myself and to be constantly in control. That's the big thing.
But how does that play out in your life? How does that play out in your life?
That I limit the number of risks I'll take.
Okay, so so think about this for yourself. If you were to take one risk, right, what would be the result of that? So think about that for yourself, and then let's go on to Tara Ma.
I will travel the world first class.
Nice. Okay, so that's one result, right? You'll travel the world first class. So what would be the result of that result? Where would you travel to?
Oh, I will travel to do workshops, sharing SOMA Breath, and
Where?
well,
Give me a destination. One first thing that comes to your head.
we're going to go to Bali. We're going to go to Thailand. I already do it in India. We'll travel in the States. Where else do I want to go?
Let's say you pick one of those. So let's say, where's your favorite out of all of those? Name one quickly.
I go to India already, so let's do Bali.
Bali. So think of one place. The result of the result of the result. Now, what's one place in Bali that comes to your mind straight away that you'd be? Where would you do the session?
Haven't researched that yet as to where I will do it.
You don't know any venues in Bali? Can you
describe
it? Can you describe one? Like a dream one, like fantasy?
Yes, what it would be like, it will be out in the open around the beach. Nice music. The sun is shining. There is a little bit of a breeze that's just flaring. You can smell the air. The music is what really gets me. There is about 25 people that's dancing, that would also sit in meditation. So we're looking at satsangs, we're looking at SOMA Breath, we're looking at Kundalini Shakti, we're looking at chakra dance. Those are all the things that I will do in this workshop.
Okay, so this is what you need to use now, okay? When we make this mind movie, this is what I'm talking about, okay?
Okay.
Now, when you do this session we're about to do, you're going to get icky feelings, stuck feelings, weird feelings are going to come up as you start to bring up that vision in your mind. Now, that is what you want to pay attention to at the end of the session, the icky feelings, because that's the thoughts that are holding you back. That's when you dig deep into that, is when you uncover what your real blocks are to success. All right? And then when you let those go, or you work on them, you take action, right? You can get to where you want to go. And one way to strategy to make this tangible is to make a business plan for that, being realistic. So let's say you make this event, how much is it going to cost? What do you need? What's the resources? And then you make a step-by-step daily plan to get that goal. All right? So this comes later, but for now, just think about this vision. So now let's go to K.
Yes.
Yeah, same questions.
Could you please repeat it again?
So what would be the result of your success manifesting into something real?
I think me being more proactive and strategizing as well, planning ahead and making sure that I always believe in myself that this is going to happen, and also giving myself a bit of grace and compassion when something that doesn't work, that there's always flexibility. Yeah, I don't know.
So what would be the result of what would change in your life if that happened?
I think fulfillment, happiness, health, holistically, I feel much better mentally, physically, spiritually.
But what would that give you more of? What are you gonna? What's that gonna allow to make into something real, like we did with Tara Ma just now?
Probably organize something else that could help other people as well. Probably want to manifest success.
Okay, so how does that look? Let's think of that. Make into a real scene now. Just imagine something. I'll give you a chance to think about it, but Dominic, do you want to have a think?
Okay.
I would have my thriving coaching business, which would allow me to buy my dream home and move in there.
Home. Where would that be? Where's your dream home?
It'd be on the ocean here in Nova Scotia, right on the ocean with a beach down.
How does it look?
It's a 2-story home with 2 garages, couple cars inside it, couple of Teslas.
Nice.
How
does it feel to be in the bed? Describe
just feels like calm and excited and beautiful and just fulfilling.
Okay, so that's a result of the result that we're talking about. Okay, so we can go a layer deep even. Imagine yourself in the Tesla driving somewhere. Where would you be driving?
Where am I driving to? I'm with my girlfriend driving, just taking a road trip, just traveling to various destinations around, just to go to dinner and have fun.
Nice.
Have freedom.
This is really good. Okay, so Kay, back to Kay. Did you get something? Or Cassie?
No. But I get the picture, what I'm aiming for.
Okay, I'll put you on the spot. So, first impression, what do you love to do? First impression.
Travel?
Yeah, to Cassie.
Run, active, swim in the sea, feel free, outside, top of a mountain, anything like that.
You like outdoor stuff? Do you do that all the time already?
I do that, yeah. I put myself outside as many times as possible.
Okay, yeah. What is it something that what makes you think, like let's say you become more successful, what's something even more, you know, that you've been longing for to do that you haven't done
Well,
yet?
I really want somewhere to live by the sea,
You want to
live
move
near the sea. Yeah, my twin sister lives near the sea. So I plan, and I will.
So
I
why
plan to
haven't
be
you
down
right
there.
now? Why haven't you yet?
Family business, this end,
But
where I live. But I'm always back and forward like a yo-yo. But I see myself there. My future self will be down by the sea, most definitely.
but are you making a plan to that?
Yep, yep.
Okay.
But my
Cool.
husband didn't want to buy the 1.6 million house. I'm going to get it.
You're gonna buy instead. So what do you need to do to get that?
Sell 2 houses. There you go. So I need to
Sell.
make some action to enable me to be in a position to look for something I would like to live in the future with my family,
So would you
with
say,
my
Cass,
husband.
you're really comfortable in your life?
I would say I'm comfortable materialistically, and I wouldn't say I'm a particularly materialistic person because I
But
adore
you're okay.
outdoors. Yeah,
But you're doing good.
yeah.
So what makes you think you're not successful? Or do
Me.
you already identify yourself as successful?
I'm successful in my career. I'm not working now. I was ill, so I'm getting past that. I'm trying to concentrate on healing. I think like Tara mentioned. Um, so I haven't worked this year, but I have my past experience was training. So I am interested in this, but I'm just a newbie at Breathwork. So I
Okay.
do see myself sort of going
So
down that way.
the way personally, I define success is when in a state where I'm enthusiastic to get out of bed every
Yeah,
morning and to do a
yeah,
hard day's work. Like,
yeah.
do you identify with that?
I love the mornings. I'm out of bed. I'm out.
So
Yeah,
you're successful,
yeah,
right? But there's some part of you that maybe the reason why you're on this call that you don't feel that way because there's something you're holding back, and maybe for you
yeah.
it's more of a
It's more
relationship,
spiritual, I would
a
say. Yeah,
spiritual issue. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that's something that you want to think about. So,
Mm,
so we're trying to create this new vision, right, for this movie that we're
yeah.
about to create. So have a think about that, right, for you. So what about Kay? Do you wake up with enthusiasm every day to get out of bed to do a hard day's work?
To be honest, I'm not a morning person. I've been trying lately to just also motivate myself in the morning. But
But do
yeah, I
you
would
just
love.
get out of bed anyway? Just to get out doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter what time of day it is.
Oh yeah, I get excited just like looking forward to the day, what the day brings, what the lessons I've learned from the previous day. So yeah, I would say that yes, I always get excited. Like the new day is always a new opportunity, a new page.
So you're successful. You got it. You don't need anything
Mhm.
else. That's all you need. That's all you need in life. Seriously, the rest of it is just drama and theatre. What about you, Dominic?
Yeah, I feel happy to get up every day and try it and work on my business and help people.
So again, you're all success. I bet Tara Mart is also very successful, and I bet all of you all are on this call. Actually, most of you are motivated, driven people,
I think
right?
Niraj, what
So
you've actually done is made us open our eyes to actually be grateful for what we already have.
Mm.
Sometimes I think we're looking for that word success, and that's why I said it's difficult to define it. When you asked me, it was like, can you say you're unsuccessful? Is that the word that would define you? Not necessarily. And
yeah,
you've just bit by bit got everyone to look at what they have, and
yeah.
they've just
So
ended the call saying,
when you get to a level of this where you're privileged, you've got access to computer, you can get out of bed in the mornings, do a hard day's work, and you feel like you love your life, right? Then you can start having fun. You can start doing manifesting experiments, right? And then success will be identified by what did you manifest next. Because this is my life, right? There's not a day that goes past where I'm not waking up super excited, right? To get on with the day. Very rarely do I get like oh, can't be bothered, right? So so for me, what I like to do now is do fun thought experiments, manifesting rituals to see what's going to come next. All right. So then my definition of success is I'm already successful anyway. So the most successful people in the world are generally, they have these characteristics, right? So they believe and act like they're already successful and lucky, right? And this kind of changes perception filters of how they see reality. So they see opportunity and become I can rather than I can't people, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you start to see stuff that's always around, it's always been there, right? But you wouldn't always be tuned into it, okay? If you were more of an I can't person, or you see the world with doom and gloom. But everyone has the opportunity, the same opportunity, it's all there. But not everyone's tuning into the same frequency of the reality, right? So this is what we can change. We can switch that. We can actually change our own character from within. And through this process, what you uncover is quite a lot of the past stuff, the blocks that hold us back from being who we truly want to be. So, so let's say, like back in the day, like when you were kids, usually around 0 to 7 years old, was when you're first programmed. You start to get programmed. And here, quite a lot of limiting beliefs get ingrained into us, installed into us as beliefs. Those first 7 years is the most toughest to shift. So these techniques to get us into these bliss states, these neurosomatic bliss states, have the ability to clear out all of the other programs or change our perception of the past. So, you know, it's not anyone's fault that they've been programmed or have blocks or, you know, anything like this, fears, phobias. It's not anyone's fault, but once you're aware, and I think part of being successful is actually being awake to your flaws and knowing how you got programmed. This is actually the definition of enlightenment that Buddha was trying to say, is that we are all being programmed, whether you like it or not, and whether there's a free will or not is debatable. So, but once we're aware of this, we can then make our responsibility to go and fix it if we're not happy in our life, right? So, so I think that most of you people on the call, is anyone on this call right now who says they find it really hard to get out of bed and it's a real challenge? They just haven't got any enthusiasm for life anymore. Does anyone on that resonate with that?
Noemi, you have your hand up. Are you answering Niraj's question? You are? Okay, you are unmuted, but we can't hear you. Could you say something again, please? Yeah, I think it's freezing. You can't hear her, can you?
Anyone else want to?
Anyone else?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, we can hear you
Can
now.
you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. My phone didn't. Yes, I am sometimes in a bit of a struggle because I am very happy with my life, but I'm a bit too harsh on myself, and I want to wake up at 5 a.m. and I just can't. I just snooze until 8, and then I'm pissed because I don't have time to make my breath work and to make my routine. And then I'm very, very pissed, and I start every day like this since a couple of weeks. And I have a very, very good life, and I know that, but I just can't wake up early anymore, and I want that.
Okay.
I really want that.
So getting up early is actually not what I'm getting at. What I'm saying is like getting out of bed, enthusiastic to do what you're passionate about, and saying I love my life when you wake up. So if you don't feel like that, if there's a reason why you can't get out of bed, there's more than just, oh, it's so nice and cuddly in this, duvet. If there's something deeper going on, right, then it's a problem, right? But if it's just a case of you got a really comfy bed and your life is pretty chill and you don't really need any more, then that's fine. Don't be too hard on yourself about that. It's more if there's actually something that's holding you back from taking action, doing what it is that you want to do, where you're saying I hate my life more than I love my life, right? That's when there's a challenge, right? That's when there's something we need to overcome, right? a lot of the times we make up shit and make up problems ourselves when we don't really have it. And this holds us back from being happy, which I think is a true success, right? Science success, happy, content, not eating too much more, becoming a giver, contributing, having everything you want without big desires, and where it's hurting other people to get those desires. Some people are very successful, it would seem materialistically, but they've got this void inside them. So they seek it elsewhere and they keep seeking more, and it hurts other people because then they don't spend time with the kids. They neglect their wife, or their wife, maybe they neglect their husband, so on and so forth. And maybe they get into destructive, self-sabotaging behaviors because they're trying to maintain a level of success that's unrealistic, because they're trying to match their success to other people's around them, right? And that's another big problem.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's
When we compare ourselves to other people, yeah.
Niraj, can I ask you a question then? Seeing that now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people who've come on, try to explain why they thought they're not successful, to then find out that actually you are. And yet you very comfortably and confidently said that you are successful. I am successful was your sentence, right? For example, I would struggle with saying that to anybody, because, and in that sense, it's not because of what they think of me, in the sense of because I'm changing in order to become this person that I am, but in the sense of what do they think of that success that you have, for example, right? The hate that could come with it, the jealousy that comes with it. I will run from that feeling if the minute I know that somebody could hate on me, could be jealous of me, that makes me feel so uncomfortable. I'll just remove myself from the situation. I just don't want to even deal with it, right? So that would be my greatest problem, I think. I would rather than just hide in the background and carry on doing my thing, but not make a show of it, because I'm not that person. But
it's very often society, and especially women, I find this is not even more than
I was going to say with women,
to be really conscious about what people think of you, right? And I think there's a lot of this status. It's not just women, men have it as well, but women, I find it's very common to be quite self-conscious about saying the right thing, doing the right thing, and especially around other women.
I mean, in the sense that I think it's other women that hurt the women. I think they don't feed our success, right? So in that sense, I would just
very competitive.
Yes. And I like to grow with my own talents and the way I am, without that feeling of, oh, I have to compete with somebody because someone is behind my heels, trying to bite me. That I would rather just say, I've had enough. I'm just, and I would just leave the scene. And I don't know, quite a few of you were nodding when I was saying that. So I'm guessing, so I'm guessing that's kind of like a running theme as well amongst us.
But these things, these little details are what determines whether someone is happy or successful or not.
Yeah.
These are the little relationships, like nuances in the way we act around other people, the way we perceive other people, the way we feel people perceive us. So actually, in order to become really successful, a lot of it is down to your ability to connect and get on with other people, and not to cave into the peer pressure. And it's an art that takes a lot of time to develop, and sometimes you have to really change your own character and work on that in order to mature to a level where we don't get into the little soap operas and dramas of the working relationships. Because ultimately, to make any dream work, you need teamwork. So your ability to go on with teams, this is for everybody, determines how successful you are in life. Like most successful people are incredibly good with managing people, right? That's their skill. They're amazing at the art of getting people to do what they want for their dream, to motivate them, to inspire them, to educate them, to follow their biggest, wildest dreams, right? And that's an art that takes time to develop. But it really is these little interpersonal relationship skills that for a lot of people is what holds them back. And these start with what I'm talking about. When we're going to do this manifesting session, like in 2 minutes, okay, this is what you want to pay attention to, because as I do the guided meditation, some stuff will come up, okay, and there might be the things that come up around like things that have happened in the past when you've tried to make something happen and maybe failed, right? There may be I remember in the past, I did a lot of things that failed. And a lot of it was down to bad habits, right? Trusting the wrong people and not taking enough action, which all came down to procrastination and things like that. And not doing the real hard work. Also, people sometimes are now these days scared of doing some hard work, you know? Because it's easier to go onto Netflix, right, or Tinder or some social media app. So yeah, so I had to do a lot of inner work because I hit rock bottom. So quite often success comes from the toughest situations. That's when people grow the most, right? So, you know, whenever the pendulum goes over to the left, the dark side, it's people's ability to deal with those moments, the winters in life, those seasons of winter, that determines quite often whether they're successful or not, because it inevitably happens to absolutely everybody. Everyone I know who's really successful and happy and thriving, they went through a lot of shit at some point, and they still do, but they don't get caught up in that drama anymore. It doesn't completely take over their life. They're able to stay strong throughout it. And also what I've noticed is the most successful people are not caught up in the past. So it's a decision. You can let go of traumas and all of that stuff just with a decision that you're not going to let it affect you anymore. Really, a lot of it's a decision. And to also understand, why do we hold on to the memories of the past? Sometimes it's stuck in the soma, the body, but we can clear it with these sorts of breathwork techniques. But often we're holding on to them for a more different reason, something more to do with quite often procrastination. It becomes an excuse to not take action. Oh, you know, I've got traumas. It happens a lot.
Niraj,
I see this a lot, you know.
just what you're saying, Sandra has written in the chat box, she says that she cannot get out of bed despite her best proactive drive. It's frustrating, but I believe in divine timing. And it is that kind of procrastination, and we all know we're procrastinating and we're still not doing it. Tara is really nodding her head with that one. And it's like you're saying that through this breathwork meditation, I think we're going to find out, actually sit still for a while and listen to ourselves and hear it, you know, and we'll hear our voice maybe.
Okay, so
you have a lot of hands up, Niraj. I don't know if you want to, and that was when you asked.
Yeah, well, let's do this breathwork session,
and then catch up with everybody.
Then we'll talk again after that.
Okay.
So I hope this was useful for, you know, that we can go on for hours about this sort of stuff. But let me just cue this up. So let me tell you a little bit of where I am right now. So I'm at an event run by Mind Valley in Estonia, and I just played some of the most amazing gigs of my life, like with the breath raves and breathwork ceremonies. There's a really big one coming up this week, but I also filmed a quest for Mind Valley a couple of years ago, and then now Vishen got me to do a whole interview with him, like a video sales letter it's called, to promote the quest. So it's a mini documentary. And what was so crazy about it was because I'm sat with Vishen in the same office. Do most people know who that is? Vishen Lakiani from Mind Valley? Probably heard of him, right? Mind Valley are a pretty big company. They're all over the place. So what happened was years ago when I was shitting blood 40 times a day, literally I was telling the story, and I was starting to heal myself and I was starting to get on my feet, and I came across a lot of Mind Valley products during that time. They were one of the ones that were really all over the internet at that time. And then once I finally healed myself, I was trying to figure out, how do I market my stuff? Or how do I sell my stuff online? And when I went into trying to figure out how to sell stuff on the internet, because I read this book called 4 Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, because success comes a lot by copying other people's success, modeling success, right? So if you find who's already successful and you model what they've done to be successful, like successful in what you want, because everyone's unique and individual, and you model it, quite often as success leaves quite a lot of clues, you can already get a strategy that you can follow, like a business plan to follow that you can implement and get the same result. So at this time, Vishen was very popular around the internet. This was like years ago now, back in 2011. And so I started to use them as the model. This is what Tony Robbins always said, like, if you want to get successful, model success. So I used them as a model. I'd copy what they were doing to promote their products, right? How do they get their stuff out there? And they were very unique because they were selling stuff that was good for you rather than the scammy shit that was going on the internet back then, like the Get Rich Quick schemes, the weight loss pills and all the scams. There were so many of them going around the internet then. He was unique because he wasn't selling that. He was selling like really good transformative products, like Silver Method, really powerful stuff. So what happened was really interesting was the same process I'm telling you right now. What's the result of the results? So the results of the results of me finally becoming successful was one day sitting in a chair with Vishen interviewing me about my story for a product that he's now selling of mine, right? Because he's an amazing promoter of other people's stuff. So I was like, well, that's going to happen one day, right? And I had this as part of my vision. And it did. So that was just like last week. So last week, like a lot of the things I've been envisioning from years ago, from like 2012, manifested. I was like, whoa, holy crap, I'm actually here now. Not only that, I'm the guy who runs all their parties and headlines their events. So I was like, okay, this is like crazy. So this stuff works, right? It's magic. So that's just to give you a bit of insight into this stuff does work. For me, it's worked. Okay, I know loads of people in this Mind Valley community. There's so many people who have similar or even more crazy levels of success than I do, way more. So yeah, some really fascinating stuff is happening when you make a business plan for getting what you want and you execute on it. All right. So let's begin by formulating your own business plan in the form of a movie, right? It was the starting of the business plan, not the full business plan, but we're going to start with the first step of this, which is creating the end in mind. All right, so we need an end point. Okay, so can you hear the music? Is it too loud? Is it good volume? Is it too loud?
Sounds right to me.
Sounds good. Okay. So I invite all of you now to just tune in to the sound. We're going to do a short guided meditation, and then we're going to go into a 4-round breathwork session, which you can use. It's going to be on our app soon, to give you a quick dose of intermittent hypoxia, 4 rounds in 20 minutes. really powerful, very quick, but really, really potent, this effects. Okay. So just stay there. Just allowing everybody to get ready. Yes. How's that sounding? That better? Yes. How's that? Testing.
It sounds fine. I think people also can turn up their volume at their end.
Yep.
Well, please.
Music louder. Okay. I'm not in my normal office right now. I'm in Estonia. There we go. How's that?
Is that good for everybody? Sounds good to me. Some people are still asking for the music louder, but I think then it's going to camouflage your voice.
I think that's good. Okay. So just tune into the sound. As though my voice is all that is here and now in this moment. Yes. So close your eyes. Become absolutely present with this sound. And now imagine this movie playing in your mind's eye. And on this movie, I want you to tune into a scene in your life where you already felt successful. Something you did, you made a plan to get that thing, and the thing worked out exactly aligned with your plan. So I want you to think back to a moment. I'm sure you all have it. It could be anything trivial. It doesn't have to be some big, audacious thing. It's anything that you did where you made a plan to get something you really wanted. You really wanted this thing. It was like off the scale, 10 out of 10 in terms of your desire and lust for this thing. Could even be a person, a relationship. Somebody you really fancied, you managed to get, want to go on a date or even marry you. And you know it's a good thing to tune into, because you might even feel a little goosebump or butterfly in your belly when you think of that moment again. That's right. So just tune into it as though it's happening right now. And then notice where you feel that feeling of success in your body. Notice where you feel it. And I invite you to point to where you feel it right now in your body. Where do you feel the feeling of success? Point to it right now. That's right. That's right. Can see the smiles on the faces. Now, if there was a color that represents that feeling, what would that color be? Imagine that color, first impression, is what you can breathe into every cell of your being with every breath you take in and out. That's right. You can charge yourself up. Yes. But before we begin to breathe, I want you to now tune into another channel in this movie. And on this movie of your mind, your own creation, I want you to now start scanning through that next result you want to manifest in your life. Let's play a thought experiment. A manifesting game to manifest something new in your life. However big or small it is, it's your choice. Tune into something right now, so it's happening right now. That's right. Come absolutely one and present. See that movie. See what you'd feel. Feel what you'd feel. Hear what you'd hear. You're living and breathing that moment of success right now. And then quickly I invite you to change the channel to now start to see the results of the results. So now one layer deep. Let's say you want to manifest £1 million. See yourself doing something with that £1 million. What would that allow you to do? See that result coming to you right now. Maybe you'll buy that dream house on the ocean, near the ocean. Maybe you'll be having 2 Teslas in your garage. You're driving off your Teslas with your girlfriend. Maybe you're building that dream center in Bali right now. You're doing your first session. So tune into that moment of success, whatever that looks like to you. Result of the result. Now I'm going to ask you, as you tune into this, why is this important to you? Think about, why is this important to you right now? And what's it going to do for you? What else is it going to do for your life? What are you going to be able to do more of? What are you going to be able to give back more of? Who are you going to be able to do this with? And then why is that important? First things that come to your mind. That's right. As you're doing this, you're starting to tune into that future reality and starting to scan through the results of the results. You might start to get some icky feelings, some stuck feelings coming up in the body. Some doubts, some limitations, some negative beliefs. That I am not worthy, I don't deserve this, I'm not good enough, this can't work for me. Or what would people think? My ideas are stupid. Start to think of some of the doubts that come into your mind. That's right. Okay. Okay, before we get into the breathwork component, I now invite you to come 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out of trance, back into full awareness. And I invite you now, just before we get into the breathwork part, to make a note of anything that comes up. First impression, start to write down stuff. Anything comes up. The results are the results. What did that movie look like, feel like, touch like, taste like? What do you see? What do you hear? Who are you with? Give yourself just a few minutes just to write some notes down. And also any icky feelings, stuck feelings that might have come up. Okay, keep going. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Actually, I'll give you about 3 minutes to do this.
I've just written down in the chat box, guys, that writing down your thoughts at this very moment is super important to this process. So be as detailed as you possibly can.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Have you all got something written down? It's good to get our thoughts down. Okay, so now, next phase. So, to do the breathwork session, okay, you're gonna, for best results, sit with your back straight, upright position. You can also do this lying down. And we're gonna be creating a big dose of dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Remember, that's what DOSE stands for, DOSE. This technique is one of my crazy magic rituals for manifesting. It's very powerful, okay? But for manifesting to work, it's got to be fun. You got to feel good. You got to be in a positive vibe, right? You got to bring your body into it. You got to have fun. You can't take it too seriously. You got to play along with this, okay? Can't be serious. It's going to be a drama. It's going to be fun. It's going to make you laugh sometimes, okay? When you're doing these experiments. And most of all, you've got to be ready to take action, because the key word in law of attraction is action. So the cool thing about this breathwork technique is that it gives you a lot of energy, right, when you do a breathwork session like this, because it's based around intermittent hypoxia, and that's really good for fine-tuning our cells to produce more energy more efficiently. Okay, so but before we begin, all right, I just want to give you the instructions to make sure we're doing it properly. So you're going to be breathing in a rhythm to music, breathing in through your nose. When you breathe through your nose, it's almost 100% guaranteed to go into your diaphragm, to your belly. So you don't need to worry too much about sticking your belly out. Just focus on nasal breathing, okay? But you want to imagine you're breathing through your sphincter muscles or your pelvic floor. So you're contracting them up and letting go, either through your mouth or through your nose as well, with no force on the exhale. You're just letting go with relaxed exhale, but you're going to create a circuit. So if it's in for 2 beats, you're going to breathe out for 2 beats, and in a circuit. We'll be doing this for several minutes like this. Even you can use your hands to imagine there's like a circuit of this light energy moving through you with every breath. We're going to be doing this rhythmic breathing for several minutes, then taking a deep breath in, breathing the air out, then holding your breath after full exhalation until you can't hold your breath any longer. And then there'll be a point where you get a really strong urge to breathe, okay? When you're holding your breath, and here you just go into silence, you go into stillness. And then if you can't hold your breath any longer, take a sip in, breathe back out, try again. Now, some of you can hold it the whole way through the music. Others might have to do a few of these little sips and breaths, but try and go slightly beyond the comfort zone when you're holding your breath. Don't do it to where it's too soft, where you hardly hold your breath at all, because you know that you can probably hold it a lot longer. And don't overdo it. Don't do it to a point where you get into pain. It's when you've gone too far. The sweet spot is slightly beyond your comfort zone. That's where the growth happens in the body, when we make it a little bit uncomfortable. Then we take a deep breath in. Again, breathing through the sphincter, contracting up, squeezing, holding it in. You're sending this energy up into the midbrain. The manifesting potential of the mind is awoken. And then we hum. Hum with that sound into the third eye. We're going to vibrate the third eye. We're going to do this. Hum 3 times with long orms, okay? All right, and then we go into the next round. All right? Or until the music begins again, okay? So I will guide the whole thing. So if you find it's difficult, don't worry. But before we begin, as I said, we're gonna have fun, all right? We're gonna get the body moving. We're gonna get it shaking. We're gonna We got to get on it. We got to feel that vibe, that I love my life vibe. So I invite everybody to first get up onto your feet. Let's do it. And this is my new remix of I Love My Life. Yes, yes. Do it. You could just dance like nobody watching. Just shake, go crazy. So I want you to project that vision of what you want to manifest right now. See that movie, the results of the results. Dance with it. Yeah. Yeah. See it coming alive right now, your big dream. It's gonna make you say, I love my life. What? What?
That's right. I love my
What?
life. I love my life. What? I love my
Let's
life.
go.
I love my life. That's right. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life.
Yeah.
What? I love my life. That's right.
Let's go.
I love my life. I love my life. I love my life.
Yeah.
I love my life. That's right.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. go. Yeah. All right, so think of that thing you're manifesting right now. Make a big move in your mind's eye. Woo! Let's go! Yeah! Yeah! Feel good. Yeah. Woo. Yes, yes. What a tune. Okay. I invite you all to start coming back down onto your feet. Off your feet onto the ground. That's right. Yes, yes. Woo! Yes, yes. Was that fun? That's how we manifest SOMA Breath style. Some of my new tracks. Yes, yes. Some big tunes there. Okay. Super cool, right? Great tracks. There's a remix of Everybody's Free. It's a really, really old classic song, dance song. I did a remix of because I love it. Yes. All right, everyone's loving it. Cool. All right. And the first track was I Love My Life. Obviously, SOMA Breath instructors, you'll get access to all of these tracks soon. Okay, so let's get ready to breathe. Breathe together. So I invite you to get present, get connected. And now again, bring your awareness back into the sound. Tuning into the sound. The sound is all that is here and now in this now moment. Coming absolute present. The beat of the heart, the sensations in your body, the good vibrations. Just know that this breathwork session, pretty much everyone can do this. If you're pregnant, if you've just had a heart attack and you're nervous about your heart health, then avoid this, especially if you have uncontrolled epilepsy. Otherwise, if you've got a pair of lungs and a beating heart, you can breathe. So I want you to now tune in to your mind's eye and see this movie coming alive again right now. I want you to really start getting good at seeing the results of the things that you want to manifest right now. What would you see? What would you feel? What would you hear? What would you touch? What would you taste? You're living and breathing success right now, whatever success feels like to you. You're already identifying as successful. What's going to make you even more successful? Remember this, that most successful people already identify as being successful and lucky, but they work hard, they persevere, they don't give up, they take action. The session's all about creating the energy of action and overcoming the blocks that lead to procrastination. So I want you to tune into that color now of success by tuning in to the areas of your body where you feel those good feelings, the happy feelings, the joy, the contentment of knowing you're already successful. Touch that area of your body right now. And the first impression, what is that color that represents those feelings of success? Might be the area of your heart, usually is. There's also what gets blocked, and if the heart gets closed, we stop tuning into success. Start tuning into I can't, I don't deserve, I am not enough. But we're going to tune in today into I can, I am, whatever it is you want to be already. So if there was a color that represents those feelings, see that color right now as a ray of light. You're going to be breathing into every single cell of your being, and notice how that is coursing through every single vessel in your being right now. That's right. Filling you up with this light, this highest potential. That's right. So let's begin. Let's get ready to breathe. In, 2, out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, breathing out, 2, 3, 4. That's right. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Out. That's right. Keep breathing, keep connecting. Now deep breath in, send the energy up, and then breathe all the air out. And hold your breath to full exhalation. That's right. That's right, go deep within your own mind. As you hold your breath, press pause on life. That's right. If you get that big urge to breathe, override that first urge, go slightly beyond the comfort zone. And then take that breath all the way in and send that all the way up. That's right, send the energy all the way up. Send the energy up, become the channel. Then make a hum. Again. Now coming back to the present moment, normal breathing as we get ready for the next round. Three, out, breathing in, out. That's right. That's right. Yes, letting go that sigh of good feelings on every exhale with no force. Yes, keep breathing, keep connecting. Yes. Yes. Deep breath in, and then breathe all the air out and hold your breath after full exhalation and go deep within your own mind. Yes. Yes. Again, when you get that big urge to breathe, override that first sensation to breathe. And then take a sip in, breathe back out, keep holding, going deeper and deeper within. That's right. Yes. Yes. Imagine right now that light filling up your entire being right now. And then when you start to feel that big urge to breathe, when you're ready, you can take that energy all the way up and send the energy up and up and up. Send it up. All the way up. Yes. Yes. And then release with a hum. Hum. Yes. Now, getting ready for the next round. That's right. In 2 and out 2. Letting go with no force on every exhale. That's right. Yes. Yes, keep breathing, keep connecting. Yes. Yes. Keep breathing, charge it up. Charge up that energy right now. Charge it up, wake it up. Supercharge. Deep breath in, and then breathe all the air out. And then hold your breath after 4 exhalation. That's right. That's right. Go slightly beyond the comfort zone again. And then you can't hold it any longer. So deep breath all the way in and send the energy all the way up. Send that energy up and up and up. Only when you're ready, when you know it's the right time for you. Send that energy all the way up. Charge it up. Yes. Release with that tone. Yes. Feel that spirit moving through you freely, within you, around you. We move into the last round. I want you to go a little bit deeper this time. Into the unknown. Tune into that color, charging you up, that light energy of success, filling you up. Success is just a feeling. It's a state of being. You can tune into that at any moment, at any time. Right now. That's right. Yes. Yes. Keep breathing, keep connecting. Charge it up. Yes, charge it up right now. Charge it up, charge it up. Yes. Deep breath in. And breathe all the air out. Hold your breath after 4 exhalation. This is it. This is where the growth happens. The transformation from within. Going deeper and deeper within your own mind. Yes, yes. Keep holding. You know what to do when you get that big urge to breathe. Override that first urge and keep breathing. And when you cannot hold it any longer, send that energy all the way up. Send it up and become the channel of the light, your higher self. Yes. Yes. Release with that hum. Again. Yes. Coming back. Taking one more breath in. Hold it, squeeze, send the energy up, send it up, send it up, send it up, send it up. And then release with a tone. Coming back. In a few moments to normal breathing. Taking your time to just scan your body for any feelings, sensations, or changes you might be feeling right now. Now, as you come back into the present moment, know that as you leave this experience today, you shall do so with a new sense of positive energy, connected to a light of a higher power. Trust in His guidance. And new thoughts, ideas, visions that come forth in this moment, Pay attention as they are important. So your homework after this is now to observe all the icky feelings, stuck feelings that have come up in your body, in the soma, as they inevitably probably shall and have, and may continue to do so for the next few days. As you tune into this vision, the results. So what I invite you to do is get some form of ability to take notes, whether it's like Evernote as an app on your phone, or the Notes app on your smartphone, or a piece of paper, or whatever you use, your laptop. I want you to really pay attention now and start asking yourself the questions of, what is it you really want? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it touch like, taste like? What are the results of those things? Why are they important to you? Like, why is this important? What will change? What will it do for you? And what will it allow you to do for others if you were to get that result? And do it for every one of the results of the results. Start to really understand yourself and what makes you tick, and why you do what you do, and why you want to do what you want to do, and what's holding you back, what's truly holding you back. And then you're going to make a business plan for achieving that result. And in that business plan, you're going to take into account all of the weaknesses, all of the resistance, all of the problems that are holding you back, all the blocks. And then this is what you're going to use to work on if you want to become successful. Because once you get over those things, life becomes effortless, easy, and fun. All right. So, welcome back, everyone. And hope you enjoyed it, what we did today. Hope you got something out of it. Fantastic. If anyone wants to share, feel free. I can take a couple more. We've got 10 minutes left. A couple more feedback, requests, questions, and then unfortunately I have to go.
Thank you for that, Niraj. It was, I think you just showed everybody that joined you during the live, on the screen, answering your questions. Procrastination came up for a lot of us, or an excuse not to actually address taking the steps. And in that short, you just did a breathwork meditation for what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes? That's all it took. Yes. And I think it's given results to people judging on the feedback. So I hope everyone here, myself included, has learned a big lesson through that's all we need to start taking that first step, right? It's not actually requiring 2, 3, 4 hours of our time to get started, right? It's just that it was just 20 minutes. So this will be available on replay on YouTube for anybody who's thinking, wow, I'm actually now back on the bike and I'm going to make progress now. I'm not going to get off it again. And it will be up for a few days on YouTube. And then it will also, within 24 hours, go into our up and coming app, which has kind of been released, but we haven't done the big launch for it yet, but it is available for you to download as well. But you can access the replays on if you're a subscriber. But Niraj, I think it's just such an important lesson for everybody that we are in our own ways. We are the excuse. Can't blame anybody else. So that it was really, really, really powerful in such a short space of time.
Yes.
So we have quite a few people are tingling. They're tingling. Their feet are tingling, hands are tingling, whole body. Yeah, whole body experience. So when you said it was 20 minutes, I thought, okay, so it's not going to be so powerful, so deep, and yet it was. Does this happen every Sunday, Niraj, is what somebody's asking?
Not with me, but with our amazing instructors. And that's another thing. So all the blocks and all the limiting beliefs and all the things that you feel are holding you back, once you awaken to that, you actually could find a coach, one of our SOMA Breath transformational coaches, who can help you get over those things, all right? And actually create a plan for success. They just hold you accountable. That's what they do.
And sometimes we need that. And so Amber is dropping in a link for you to connect to our instructors, get to know them. If you join us every Sunday, because when Niraj isn't on, we have the SOMA Breath instructor on. And also inside the app, we have every other day a live going on. And that's how you get to connect with the instructors and see what they have to offer, and if it meets like what you're looking for, right? You just resonate
Yes.
with one or two of them. So just reach out to them. We have a few hands up as well, Niraj. This
Yeah.
tingling, because it's happened to a lot of people. What is that? I know about the oxygen flowing and all of that, but is that also some kind of when you feel something, when you desire something, you just really feel into it and you get that feeling of life buzzing around you? Is that kind of like a mini?
It's just a change in the pH of the. It's like a charge of electricity. It's the polarity shift going on with the pH in the bloodstream. It's nothing to
Okay.
worry about. There's no harm to be caused.
No, everyone's feeling quite good with it, I think, from this one,
Yeah.
which is why Shana
That's
says,
good.
is it normal to feel tension in different parts of the body?
Yeah, that's very normal.
And like you
Yeah.
said, the icky feelings and all of that can
Yeah.
also show in your body,
Yeah.
right? Right,
When
we
we
have a
repetitive
few
practice, it'll go away.
we have a few hands up. We're ready to take a
Yep. Let's
bit
do
of
it.
feedback. Annalie, would you like to join us, please? Let me just add you, and if you can unmute, please, Annalie.
Hello, thank you very much.
Welcome,
Hello.
Annalie.
Yeah, I think it was amazing.
Thank you.
And I could feel like it was like something in my eye that was, and I didn't know if it was like a mosquito or something, but it felt like I could totally let it go and just accept. It was almost like a channel was opening, like
Yes.
something was connecting with me
Amazing.
on the side of the eye. And I could also feel in my throat chakra that I had a block there.
Yes.
And also to play with it was a really good instruction
Yes.
to move with it, because it became more like I was investigating, not
Yes.
putting any pressure or anything
Yes.
on myself to
100%.
do this. And
Yeah.
it was really amazing. And I know already I am an aspiring SOMA Breath coach.
Amazing.
I haven't started, but I just want to maybe convince myself, because I am in this crossroad now where there is no other choices. It's just the comfort zone of where I've been so long. It's like I
Yes.
have to share who I am and come to life for
Yes.
the world and for me and for all of
For
us.
sure.
And I just have been trying now. I think this was my second time, and it's like the mind that wants to keep me,
Yes.
the part of the mind that don't want me to bloom or to step out
Yes.
of the comfort zone is starting to not have so much to come with anymore. So
Correct.
Well, Annalie, you've just stepped forward now, and you stepped out of your comfort zone, and you're showing everybody that you do have something to offer. So I hope it is a
Thank you.
big move in the right direction. I know it's a big move in the right direction. And sometimes this is why I say this community, and we always say community is the cure, because we can be
Yes.
that support, because maybe the people around you aren't going to push you to this, but we'll
Totally.
support.
I can not agree more, because that's how it is for me. I am a community person. Like I'm not, I like my alone time, but it's like I can feel the strength, because it felt so easy to do this mind movie. And it was like I almost didn't get in contact with what was holding me back, because when I'm tapping into the community, I feel
Yes.
so held. And
Nice.
so like I'm gonna get so much support and everything, but
100%.
I still wanted to let it come out. And then it was just this sadness that I would isolate myself and not take this step in, because it's always a leap of faith when you kind of go from one comfort zone to do something totally different. And for me it's at least that, like,
Amazing.
there. And
Thank
so
you. Thank you,
I'm
Annalie.
more and more convinced.
I think
Thank
it's
you very
faith
much.
in yourself. It's a leap of faith, but if you have
Yeah.
faith in yourself, you can get it through. You can get through it. So Thank you so much. We're here with you. Join our community,
Thank you.
Facebook, and
Beautiful.
we will, give you all the support you need. So
Amazing.
thank you
very
so
much.
much for that, Annalie. Let's
Thank
just
you so
see who
much for
else
the
wants
feedback.
to.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Yes.
Bye.
Martin Javinsky, would you like to join us, please? If you could unmute, please.
Yes, hello.
Hi there, welcome.
Hi. So what I got is, Niraj, when you said the word the unknown, I've been playing around with what I call the healing of certainty lately.
Yeah.
I shared in another call a few weeks ago that my mother passed away in April, and the experience, it reminded me of how, I'll just speak for myself, I don't know from one day to the next what's going to happen, or even from one moment to the next.
Yes.
And that includes the blessings and the challenges. So just because I have struggled all my life with procrastination and feeling unworthy, that does not mean it's going to be there in the next minute. So what I got from what I call the healing of certainty is, if nothing is a given, which is reality, I mean, that's reality. In our minds, we think we know what's going to happen. We think we know the sun's going to rise and the people around us are always going to be there. That is not true. The reality is we don't know what's ahead. Since nothing is a given, it means everything is possible. And that includes letting go of, not struggling with the things that I've struggled with all my life.
For sure.
That's what,
yeah. A lot of this comes down to just taking action, man. Doing small steps and taking action.
Yeah. Amen. Thank you.
Beautiful,
Thank you so
man.
much.
Thank you, Martin.
Yes.
All right.
I wanted to read out, since this was about manifesting success, and Clodagh has written in here, and she says she's already manifesting and she's already taking steps. So I just want to give her a shout out. She says she wanted to say that you have inspired her to become a SOMA Breath instructor since she first came across you a month ago.
Amazing.
She has started, so she didn't just leave it there and say, hey, I want to be one, don't do the call, don't decide on anything. She's actually taken a few steps. So she's actually started a new job in a wellness space, doing ice baths and saunas, and she's manifesting that she wants to bring SOMA Breath into that space. So it's great to hear that. I remember you being on the call, I think even a couple of Breathe Together Sundays ago as well, with another instructor, and it's great to hear how you resonated with SOMA Breath, and you're actually not just wanting to train to be an instructor, but you're actually bringing it into your line of work already as well. So that's, I think, is beautiful. And thank you for your time today. Best way to spend my Sunday evening, she says. And Cynthia says, yes, community and groups are always quite powerful. I would say very powerful. And let's see. Thank you. Before today, I couldn't remember one thing other than having children that I had done successfully, says Coach Jennifer Wells. So I think that resonates with a load of mums here.
That's good. Yes.
Yeah, so it's what I started off with as well. When I see other people's success, if I see my kids' success, I feel I'm successful, and I think that's also a good thing to feel. It's something positive. But yeah, you have to look at yourself as well. Jennifer Tucker, amazing. Can't wait to take the next class. Namaste. And shall we just take one more person? Adrienne, would you like to join us here? If you could please unmute and bring you on the stage. Hi there. Hi, welcome. You haven't unmuted. Can you unmute? You're trying. I can lip read you. You're trying. Yeah, welcome.
Good lip reading. Yes. And awesome. And I just want to say how grateful I am that I joined you guys today. This thing popped up on my website, on my YouTube, and I said, you know what? I know that I've been headed this way for quite a bit. And I realized that my inaction has, led to a lot of distraction and a lot of missed opportunities. And I owe it to myself to give something to the universe instead of the universe having to give me something. If we vibrate, if I'm vibrating right, though, it'll be a circular type thing. This just made it really clear to me that I'm moving in the right direction, that now that I am taking actions, I can grow. And you talk about growing pains. Well, it ain't always got to be painful. I felt a little bit of tapping going on up in here. And I thought to myself, okay, what's going on there? I just completely I swiped left on that and kept going because I could just feel just a change in my energy. Just in that movie, I could see myself moving and growing and aspiring. And it just moved my heart. I thought I was going to cry for a minute there because I was just moved to tears that something is breaking, that it can change, that I can move forward.
Yes.
And so I'm just grateful to you, Wilma, and I'm grateful to you, Niraj, for putting this thing on. I'm grateful that the universe put this on my YouTube. So I dive in
Awesome.
and get all this good stuff. And it's just breathing. And you think it may be just breathing, but it is so important to have that connection to yourself.
Yes, I love it.
I hadn't been doing that.
Adrienne, you get now why I said this is more than just breath work, because when the breath is working right, it brings on so much more. And Niraj, I love Adrienne's energy and her voice. I can actually imagine her rapping to a tune on one of your breath work
maybe.
I think it would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
I'm a singer.
You're up for it.
How are you?
I could.
She's a singer already.
I can hear it. I can hear it already.
That will help me in my other, personality where I'm doing my music and I'm performing.
There you go.
Only help me grow as a person, but also as a spirit and as a singer when I'm blessing other people with my gift. And they're sending that energy back to me. And so no matter what genre I'm singing, I'm still blessing other people. And I'm still getting those same blessings in return. So it just felt great. Thank you, guys. I'm on. I'm ready to keep going.
Keep going. I love it.
Boom.
Stay with us.
Boom.
Welcome.
Right.
Great, Adrienne. So happy you saw us on YouTube. Thank you.
Nice. All right. Well, this has been fantastic. Cool. It's been a pleasure speaking to everyone. There's been loads of people on here. So I'm going to have to go now.
We had about 300 people, Niraj.
Yeah, it's about 300.
You might not have known with YouTube as well. So we had around 300 people join. So that's great.
So I'm going to have to head out, but it will be really good if you all now do something with this and do the exercise that I said and start implementing it and then tell me your results and see if we manifest those things. It might take a few years. It might take you a few months or weeks. You never know. Magic happens.
Yes, and if you're feeling that calling, we've already said, if you do want to connect to a SOMA Breath instructor, Amber has dropped the link for you. But also, if you feel that calling of when you were journaling, that there is more to this, you do realize there's more to this and there's more action for you to take. I can't recommend highly enough our 21-day awakening journey, which will really will put you on the right path to move forward, but in an organized manner, right? Which is what we all need. And so Amber will drop the link in there. It's a 3-week program with 4 weeks of calls, though, once a week for you to follow, and you get deeper and deeper and deeper into the program, learning more about yourself and what it is you want to do. And that's an online session, an online course. But if you want to meet up with people, we're also doing the training in Austria with Niraj. I believe you're going to be there in Austria.
Yeah.
So it's like the 21-day program, but in person I think it's over 8 days, and you get to meet Niraj. You're up in the mountains as well, so you're breathing clean, fresh air, and you're doing the baths, the yoga as well. So if you do want to, meet with other SOMIs and connect with them in that way as well, please do join us in Austria. And I think Amber's just dropped the link in there for you as well. And then join us next Sunday, Breathe Together Sunday, same time. Hope to see you all here. And I hope you all invite one more person that brings this community to 600 people on the live. And that's what we want to do. We want to grow this community. So Niraj, thank you so much.
Thank you all very much.
Really, really busy this past month with Mind Valley and traveling. And so it's been a privilege that you were actually able to take a few hours off to be with us, so we're really honored. And awesome. I'll leave the Zoom room open for a little while for you guys to copy the link. You can watch the replay on YouTube. It's already up there, so you can just dive on over there and do it again if you want. And otherwise it will be inside our app within 24 hours. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Niraj.
Thank you so much. Love you all very much.
Thank you, community. See you soon.
Thank you, Wilma. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Take
care, everybody.
Peace.
Love. Thank you, everyone. So I will leave the Zoom room open for you, and YouTube, you can also get the links. Samba has dropped them in for you. So really, really hope to see you next Sunday, and also during the week if you are a subscriber of ours. Hope you've really enjoyed this. Remember, manifest and journal what came out today, and keep revisiting that journal, and grow every day. Add something to it that you have been enlightened with, right? And take care of yourselves. Spread the word about Soma Breath and this feeling of bliss. Take care, everybody. Take care. See you soon.